progress requires practice and feedback. And number 4, change does not happen overnight. The first law of change is that we believe what we first learned. Do you remember back when you learned to tie your shoe? Your mother or father probably made the 2 little ears, the little bunny ears, and put them together and tied them and taught you how to tie your shoe. But that's probably not the way you tie your shoe today. You learned how to tie your shoe that way because it was the easiest way to learn. But over the years, you had to learn to tie it 1 knot at a time. And that was probably difficult for you. I know it was difficult for me. I liked the bunny ear method personally. But over time, with practice, you learn to do it a new way. Whenever we learn to do something, we believe it's the right way to do it. It's the law of knowledge. Back when we were cave people and we would go out to hunt or gather for our food, we would go with groups of 15 to 30 people. That was because there was a lot of predators out there that would be looking for food. So if we traveled together in packs, we most likely would be safe. But if Grandma got taken by a saber-toothed tiger, what did we learn? We learned to always go hunting with the elderly. And we learned to always run faster than Grandma, right? So early on, we learned behaviors that have helped us to survive. And we believe those behaviors are the right thing. Many of us we believe the way that we do it is correct. And it's this belief of status quo. We don't want to personally think that we're living by status quo, but if we're doing it, we must be doing it the right way. So why would we do something different? So I'm going to go ahead and pull something out of the bag here. Just randomly, we don't know whose it is. And we're going to talk about change. So keeping more track of money. Keeping better track of money. Somebody here would like to change the way they keep track of money. Well, I think that that's a good thing to learn how to do. But really, in order to change that behavior, we have to think about what do we know about how we keep track of money today? Are we doing it the right way? If we're not doing it the right way, we need to learn how to do it in the context of the way that we think we should be doing it, as well as we need to practice. So personally, when it comes to banking, I don't write down every single transaction I do. Therefore, I'm not very good at banking. But if I practiced every single day and really got better, then I would see the reward because maybe I wouldn't overdraft my account, right? So it's a very good thing to know what it is that you want to change, why you want to change it, but to realize that if you don't practice, you're never going to get to where you want to go. Okay? So relevancy of change. Adults learn in context. There are many mental filters that we put up. We want to know how this new skill that I want to obtain is really going to affect me. Is it for the better or is it for the worse? If it's a change that I want to take on myself, then I know it is for the better. But if it's a change that somebody is trying to force upon me, I don't know if it's something that's good for me or not. So the best way, if you want somebody in your life to change, let's pull another thing from the bag here. Let's pretend this is something we want our spouse to change, okay? Right? 15 minutes of weight training 3 times a week. So we go to our spouse and we say, honey, I really need you to start working out. It's really going to be good for your health. You're going to feel better, you're going to look better, you're going to have more confidence. So how does your wife or husband feel about this? You're telling them they need to lose weight, essentially. How is it relevant to them? To be able to explain to your spouse that they need to lose weight because you want them to be in your life for as long as possible. That heart disease is the #1 killer of every American. That eating healthy and exercise is the only way to fight heart disease, and it makes a happier family. We want the children to see you grow old healthy. We want to be able to watch our grandchildren grow up. So the relevance of why you are asking somebody else to change is very important. You should know that when you train somebody how to change their behavior, only 10 to 15% of the people who receive the training actually make a change. So that's important to realize. So when you're asking somebody to make a change, it's a very small percentage chance that they're actually going to do it. So getting out and telling people why it's relevant for them to change, practicing the new behavior, giving feedback. So if somebody's not eating right and you say, okay, well, let's try to eat this differently, that feedback and practice creates a new habit. And it takes a minimum of 30 days to produce a new habit. So whether that habit's at home or at the workplace, a minimum of practicing for 30 days and receiving feedback is essential for that habit to take effect. Thank you very much.